Hello sunshine, this is Joy from Michigan in the United States, and today I'm going to do a Dutch pour for you. I've already covered my canvas with white. I'm going to pop some air bubbles real quick. My paint seems to have a lot of air bubbles today, even though it was not freshly mixed. Let me pop some bubbles real quick. Okay, so for a Dutch pour, you want your paints very, very thin. I prefer mine to be at a level where they don't leave a mark, they don't leave a trace on the surface of the paint. I'm gonna see if I can show you with my yellow. It just, like when you can't see that, I'm sorry. When you drizzle it, it doesn't leave a trace, or if it does, it's for less than a second. So that's that. I'm going to do just a puddle and then pour or blow that out. I'm trying to remember what order of colors I want to do. These are the same colors I've been focusing on the last few videos. They were inspired by my irises. I'll pop some of those photos in here for you. I have two different color irises right now with some more that I just planted. So we'll see next summer what those look like. But that's what they're based on. I just love these colors together. They play really, really well together. So I wanted to try a Dutch pour, and I may do another video with these same colors with an open cup pour. So I do pre-mix my paints. I try to do pretty far in advance. I store them in squirt bottles like so many other artists do, and I mix them up fairly thick in those. I mix them up the thickest I would need them for an acrylic pour. So all my paints today are in little cups because you don't want them that thick for a Dutch pour. So I also only use a tiny bit of paint, so I used basically enough out of the squirt bottle to cover the bottom of this cup, and then added my mix of Floetrol and water to get to the right consistency. So my hope is to do a puddle down here and then blow this way. So we'll see how it works. This is Crimson, which I think is my new favorite red. It's just so pretty, and I'm tempted to go. I don't know that we need, I think I'm gonna have too much paint, but that's okay. I'll cover it up and use it another day. All right, so this next color is a custom color that I created. It is, I'm calling it Goldenrod Yellow. It is cadmium yellow medium hue, cadmium medium yellow hue, whichever way that goes, plus cadmium orange hue, and just a drop of Dioxazine Purple to send it just a little bit deeper. I really, really love this color, and I really, really love this color with this red. The red does have a tendency to take over, so I'm trying to make sure I add plenty of that yellow. And then when I get to the Dioxazine Purple, I don't want it to show up as brown. Purple and yellow make like a brown. So I'm going to use this copper as a barrier in between. Now, with a Dutch pour, does a barrier work? Kind of. I'll probably still have a little bit of brown in there, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So this is copper. That's a lot of paint, guys. Probably more than I need, but that's okay. All right, and then this is Dioxazine Purple. That's a lot of paint. For a Dutch pour, that's a lot of paint. I am going to give you a big tip here, guys. Move your stuff when you're getting ready to use that blow dryer. If you have little cups of paint here, they're gonna get knocked over. So just a warning for you. This is iridescent white. So it's titanium white plus iridescent medium. I actually had some iridescent white as a color that I added to this as well. So it's a little bit of everything. And I'm just gonna kind of drizzle that over everything and see if it produces any really pretty effects. There is no silicone in any of my paints. That's probably more white than I needed. With a Dutch pour, I never use silicone. It turns out so much prettier without. So, my 2 cents. Take it or leave it. Okay. So this is the base white. Make sure you always set some of that aside. If you run out, it's really hard to get a Dutch pour to look like it should look, I guess. So you're just gonna pour it. Now, normally I'd go all the way around the circle, but this time I'm not, because I don't want to blow it back this way, so I'm only going to blow it this way. So first we're going to blow the white over the paint and then blow the paint back out. So here goes a messy nothing. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but we're nowhere near done, so don't worry. We did get some mud. We did get some beautiful cells too. So I'm gonna hit this with some heat real quick. Just to pop air bubbles. No silicone to bring up. I just wanna pop those air bubbles. All right. I'm going to try to work quickly and not talk. So I'm just going to try to add a little more shape to this, a little more composition. And I do that with a straw and sometimes just with my mouth alone, so you'll get a good shot of the back of my head several times. I apologize. Be careful, just got my shirt in it, right down here. Oh, I wish I'd left the purple out. So I'm trying to decide, do I keep this section up here or do I scrape it? Oh, I don't have enough white, so I'd have to remix paint. I want to mess with that? I just don't like the colors I'm getting. All right, guys, bear with me. All right, guys, back with you. I decided very quickly that that was a scraper. I don't like the purple in it. The first time I used these colors together, I was just in awe over the way the red and the yellow worked together. It was just so gorgeous. And the purple is a nice addition in some paintings, but in the Dutch pour, it just muddied it. So we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna stick with my usual motto of try again. With no purple, I'm just going to do red, yellow, copper with just a tiny little drizzle of white. And hopefully I have enough of each of these colors. I think I had too much paint last time as well, so. All right, so this is crimson. And this is my custom yellow. This is Goldenrod yellow, which is a mix of cadmium medium yellow. I already told you guys this, didn't I? Cadmium medium yellow hue plus cadmium orange hue plus a little dribble of dioxazine purple. And that's just to give it a little bit of a deeper hue. Not enough to muddy it, but enough to deepen the color. And then this is bronze. No, I keep saying bronze. This is copper. I almost feel like, let's try drizzling it. I don't really want it as a puddle where there's like a concentrated amount of it. So let's see if we can drizzle the white as well. My gosh, that's a lot of white. Okay. All right, I gotta move my little cups because if I don't, they'll get knocked over. I did save the paint from the top of the canvas. Let me see what color we're gonna get. Ooh, that could have been really disastrous. Thank goodness it didn't hit my canvas. Another rose color, which is what I had the other day too, which does not surprise me. They should mix up to about the same colors, since I'm using the same colors. Okay, guys. Attempt number 2. Lots of paint, that means that'll move easy. All right, here goes. Gonna take off just a little bit of this pink up here. Making a big mess. All right, I just don't want that right there. I don't like how pink that went, so that's why I'm getting rid of that. And again, that was probably more paint than this little canvas needed, but I'd rather have too much than too little, although on a Dutch pour that's not always true, because sometimes it just makes life harder. Give us some white to cover that. Need some more white. I'm a little bit concerned that I'm going to run out of white, so I'm probably being a little more conservative than I need to be with this section. Okay, sorry about the view of my head. I've got some really pretty stuff here, but I think we can punch it up just a little bit. I feel like I have better control with just myself without a straw, so pardon my head. Like this yellow up here. Okay, a little bit too harsh of a line there. I'm going to try to soften that up. Not enough paint for me to do everything I wanted to, but I like that a little bit better. Try the straw here. I do get a little lightheaded sometimes doing this, so be careful. Very little paint there. I might need to add a little white. I just feel like this copper is just sitting here, so see if we can mix that up a little bit. Pull out some more of those rich colors. All right, guys, I see some more areas that I'm not happy with. This up here is still too much. And then this right there. Need a little more negative space, so. I'm gonna run out of white. I might have to mix up some more white, guys. All right, let's see if I can get that to work for me. All right, better. This is still not quite what I wanted, guys, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna mess this one up. Need a little more white there. I can't get my head where I need it. All right. Tiny bit more white, not much. Try this with the straw. Oh, sorry, guys. Darn it. There. Okay, let's finish this one up. Every time I try this, I feel like I'm just getting paint all over me. All right. I don't know, guys. All right, I'm gonna have to leave this one because I'm getting frustrated. When I get frustrated, I don't make good choices. So always good to know that kind of stuff about yourself. I really didn't want to lose that white space. Ah, I lost what I wanted. All right, hopefully this last little bit of white is enough. And then I can't scrape anything else because I don't have any paint to replace it with. Well, I could mix some more up. But if you watch my, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, well, this is the par for the course, drop the cup in the painting technique. All right, let's see if I can fix that. much for my white corner, huh? All right, guys, I am needing to be done. It's hard because this is, if you've watched very many of my videos, you know, this is my art therapy. That's why I do this, is if I'm struggling or having a rough day, I can come out here and create something, and it usually lifts my spirits. And lately, it has just frustrated me. So I'm gonna walk away. When I'm frustrated, I know I don't look at my art with a accurate eye. I look at it through a lens of frustration and picturing what I wanted, and this didn't turn out like I wanted, and that's not a healthy place to work from. So I'm going to leave this as it is. I'm going to post it on my Facebook page if you want to take a look. I'm on Facebook at Hello Sunshine Palette, on Instagram under the same name. I just don't love it. And nothing I've created lately has fallen into the category of being loved by me. So maybe I just need to take a break from art for a little while. I'm in a bit of a funk emotionally, and that's showing up in my work. I wish that I could get to a place where this was all I had to do in a day, and I think that's part of the frustration too, is knowing that I'm on a time crunch. I can only work on this during very specific times of the day and only for so long. So I don't know, guys. I hope you all are staying safe and staying well. If you have already subscribed, thank you guys so much. It just does my heart good to know that I can share my art journey and my art therapy with other people. So if this spoke to you, I'd love for you to share these videos, or, you know, let your friends know if it's something that would uplift them. If not, feel free to skip right along. There are lots of other channels out there to choose from. So I hope that you guys are able to create something wonderful that you are absolutely in love with. If you do, would you share it with me? I'd love to see it. Send me the link or send me a picture or something. I'd love to see what other people are creating. It can be an inspiration for me as well. I never can stop fiddling, can I? Okay, really, seriously gonna hit it with heat one more time, and then I'm gonna call it done, and I will take you guys in for a close-up. All right, guys. Here we go. Let me know what you think. I did get some pretty little lacing or cells or whatever you want to call that area right there. The bronze will hopefully, rather the copper, man, I keep calling it bronze. The copper will hopefully dry really, really pretty and sheeny, shiny. I love the deep red down here. And I love the little tiny, almost, if you don't look closely enough, you won't see it, little tiny dots of white, those little cells. Very pretty. So hopefully this speaks to someone. Hopefully I grow to love it, and hopefully our days improve. Thanks, guys. I will see you on the next one.